Hey, what's going on, guys? It's your boy ASAP Moses again, and thanks for tuning in, by the way. So in this video, we'll be discussing the Street Fighter V DLC of Season 2. I'll be talking about the 10 possible characters we want to see in Season 2, the breakdowns on each character, and the reason to appear on Season 2. I'm also even going to grade them on how much we want them in the game. Does that sound good to you? Great. So let's start it off with the number 10 character, C. Viper. Now, when it comes to C. Viper, she brings a beautiful yet effective unique style to the Street Fighter series. C. Viper's first appearance was in Street Fighter 4 as one of the 4 newest challengers in the Street Fighter series. I must say, she was truly a great addition to the game. The thing about C. Viper is that she kinda already made an appearance in Street Fighter in story mode. She is seen on Shadowloo's base spying on either Bison or Fung. I really can't remember which one. Hey, it's been a while since I played the story mode, okay? So don't judge me. Alright, moving on. Based off that little comic scene, that's my reason she will be in the game. I'm sure you all will agree with me on that. I'm more interested in how she will turn out as far as her gameplay. I'm sure her Thunder Knuckle, Burning Kick, and Seismic Hammer will be there. But I also think it'll be kind of cool if the focus attack off of Street Fighter 4 will be her and her alone V-skill. Bottom line, if they make her as great as they did with Jiri, then I will truly be happy with her outcome. So okay guys, so do we want her in the game for Season 2? Yes, the answer is yes. We want to see C. Viper in Street Fighter V. Next up is our number 9 character, Abel. Now, Abel's first appearance was also on Street Fighter 4 as yet another new character. Abel had his own type of style which made him very different from the other Street Fighter characters. How, you ask? Well, take a look. Well, if that doesn't explain it, then I don't know what will. So in the Street Fighter V cinematic story mode, Abel appears, and he seems to be like as if he's an undercover agent for Shadowloo. Now on a personal note, when I played that story mode, I was kind of amazed at the fact that they made a physical form of him in that game. When I saw that, I was like, okay, he's definitely going to be in the game. But I guess the real question is, will we want him in the actual Season 2 DLC? Now, I'm not sure what his story plot would be in all this. I don't even know who his rival would be. I mean, it's not like he's going to rival with Gao all the time. And I don't even think he is a comparison to Bison in this game. But we'll never know until we see some type of trailer of him in a fight or gameplay action. So with that being said, what do you guys think? Should Abel be part of the Season 2 DLC? No, the answer is actually no. Which kind of saddens me. You know, Abel was a pretty well-balanced character in Street Fighter 4. I like playing with him, so I hope he does eventually come in the game in the long run. Unfortunately, it's just not going to be Season 2. So, our number 8 spot belongs to Rose. So, Rose is a fortune teller from Genoa, which is somewhere in Italy, who once was Bison's soulmate, and I mean literally Bison's soulmate. Now eventually the two soulmates became enemies. Now after facing Bison for the first time, she became to realize that they're both carrying the same soul. The only difference is that she has the pure side of the soul, which was used for good to help others. And while Bison, well, his was corrupted, and well, you know the rest. Okay, so believe it or not, Rose is actually a good, well-balanced character. And it seems like she's been well-balanced since her first appearance in Street Fighter Alpha and all the other games she appeared in, including Street Fighter 4. Using her scarf and soul energy, she is definitely a character that you cannot play around with. Using her soul spark, soul spiral, soul reflect, and soul throw, it is very hard to get to her if you're facing her in the game. I think Rose would be a great addition to the Street Fighter V game. She will bring great balance to the storyline, not only for Bison, but also for Ryu as well. It seems that Ryu nowadays has better control of the Dark Hado, but is it really explained why or how? Well, me personally, I feel that Rose plays a big role in that, especially throughout the Alpha series, and probably still continue to become a conscience for Ryu. Well, I guess we'll have to wait and see when the time comes, right? Right. And speaking of the time, guys, you already know what time it is. Should Rose be in Season 2? No. Unfortunately, Rose won't make the cut for Season 2, but hey, maybe we can get her in Season 3, because according to what I've read, supposed to be the biggest roster of Street Fighter history, all the way up to 2020, so she's got to be in there somewhere, somehow, and I'm going to keep rooting for her, because I really like her as a character. And the number 7 spot is Saddam. Now, what can we really say about Saddam? Well, just in case you didn't know, Saddam is really not Japanese. Believe it or not, he's not. Saddam is simply a born American citizen who, just like me, is obsessed with Japanese culture. Now, for all that we know, he was the leader of the Mad Gear Gang once, and was undefeated in underground pro wrestling. Well, that was until he finally met Guy, Cody, and Mike Hager. Guy steps into the ring with Saddam and eventually beats him. Now, at first, he was honored to face a real Japanese fighter such as Guy, but after losing to Guy, his respect quickly turned into hate, and so from there, the war basically went on. Now, although Saddam's first appearance was in the arcade classic Final Fight, his first appearance in a fighting game was in Street Fighter Alpha. He was a pretty cool character to play with. Not as strong as a Shotokan fighter would be, but had some good moves to make him good enough. Now, I don't know all of Saddam's fighting techniques or moves besides GD Strike, Power Slam, and Spine Grinder, but more reason why he needs to be in the game. I feel that there's so many things and ways to make him better for Street Fighter. He may not have an impact in the story mode as so, but at least he can have somewhat of a rival with Alex. Now remember, Alex had a rival with Hugo, so if you put those together, you'll be able to figure it out. Okay guys, so what is the verdict for Saddam? Is he good for Season 2? Another no. I just don't get it. Saddam, like I said, he may not be the best character alive in Street Fighter series, but hey, he's a character, and he's actually a character that needs to be explored. And this is not just my decision, by the way, guys. These are by popular demand, and unfortunately, Saddam's just not one of those popular characters. But I do hope we do happen to see something of him in the future. Hopefully he can make the cut in the game. It's just terrible. Alright, moving on. So our number 6 spot will go to Oro. Now, Oro is one of the weirdest yet strongest fighters in the Street Fighter universe. He's a mysterious age hermit whose powers gave him a long lifespan. I mean, right now he is literally 160 years old. Now, he lives somewhere in the Amazon jungle with his dog and turtle. He practiced day after day after day after day until he eventually mastered a style called Senjutsu. Once he mastered this style and technique, he then enters the third tournament, which is his first appearance, by the way. He enters to find a worthy student to teach the Senjutsu technique. Long story short, find Ryu, beats Ryu, then kinda aids him in his training. Now, he also did encounter Ibuki as well, but didn't train her because she wanted to fight him, and well, he thought that she was going to ask him out for a date. Yeah, like, come on, Oro. You're 160 years old, dude. You have a better chance with your turtle. Now, although he may not look strong, but don't be fooled. Oro is as strong as they come. It's even said that Oro is either equally or stronger than Akuma. Now, in Street Fighter V, Oro appears in Dhalsim's story segment, and it seems the two have met before. It's also been said that the yoga and Senjutsu style are very alike, so it would be very interesting to see Oro in the game, and maybe as a rival to Dhalsim. I feel that Oro would be a great character added to the roster, and it would be awesome to see him back in action. But it's not about what I want, it's really about what you guys want. So guys, what would it be for Oro? Is he good for Season 2? Yes, yes, yes. Thank you, Jesus. Oro is actually good for Season 2, and I really hope Capcom does put him in Season 2. It's been a long time waiting for Oro to be back in the Street Fighter games. I'm looking very forward to playing with him. I might even maim him myself, but we'll see what happens. Here is our number 5 character, Sakura. I don't think we need to talk about Sakura's background. We all know the story. She sees Ryu fight for the first time, falls in love with him, and now she's so obsessed with everything he does, including his training. The end. Now, I don't really know what to say about Sakura being on Street Fighter V, besides her being a good rival to Kari. Now, don't get me wrong, I love Sakura to death. Her Shotokan style is slightly different from the other Shotokan fighters, but still the same. I just think Capcom will have to change her style up just a little more. I guess just like how they did Ken. So, I'm pretty sure everybody can agree with me by saying this, but no more mirror characters. Get it? Damn those Shotokan fighters. But on a good note, Sakura is truly a fan favorite. So if Capcom happens to ignore this video, which I'm sure they will, well, then you may be ignoring every single Sakura player. And that's a lot. So guys, what would it be for Sakura? Is she good for Season 2 or not? Well done. Well done. So that's a yes for Sakura, and I'm looking forward to possibly seeing her in Street Fighter V as well. Let's see what happens. Here comes number 4, Q. Now, not much is really known about Q but mystery. His first appearance was in Street Fighter Third Strike as the powerhouse of the game. But when I say he is mysterious, I mean he is mysterious. I mean, no one knows his real name, no one knows where he's from. We don't even know if he's really human or something else, which is more than enough reason for him to be added to Season 2. In Third Strike, besides Alex, Q was one of my top characters. I love everything about his fighting style and abilities. He can surprise you in all kinds of ways. Overall, Q is the man. Now, how cool will it be to see Q in Street Fighter V? Huh? I mean, it would be cool for me. I don't know about you guys, but hey, Q's man. So just think about it for 1 sec. It would be the perfect time for him to come back now. The whole Street Fighter V theme itself is just sitting just right, just perfect for him. Oh God, I'm getting goosebumps again, gosh. Alright guys, the $1 million question. Do we want Q in Season 2? Yes. Yes. Oh God. Thank you, Jesus. I've been praying for this so long, but yes, we do want Q in Season 2. Capcom, please make that happen. Out of any character in the world, please put Q in Season 2. Number 3. Blanca. Now, it's obvious. Blanca till this day still is a true fan favorite in the Street Fighter series. But to me, I'm a little upset. I hope you guys agree, but I feel that Capcom just slapped the hell out of us in the face for not having Blanca as the original roster to Street Fighter V. I mean, think about it. As far as the original cast of the Street Fighter series goes, everyone made the cut to Street Fighter V except for E Honda, Sagat, and Blanca. Now, for whatever reason we didn't get them as the original Street Fighter roster for Street Fighter V, we'll never know. I just feel like that's just a big slap in the face to all fans around the world, especially the ones who grew up and played Street Fighter since day one. We love you, Capcom, but thanks. Alright, back to Blanca. Now, Blanca was originally a young boy named Jimmy who was in a plane crash and ended up in the Amazon jungle. It was said that his plane got shot down from who, you ask? That's right, Shadaloo. Now, during the years in the jungle, he was raised by animals until one day he came across Dan Hibiki, even saved his life. And from there on, he decided to travel with Dan so he can travel the world and learn new martial arts skills. Now, like I said earlier, Blanca unfortunately didn't make the first season of Street Fighter V. But do we want to see him in Season 2? Just like Daniel Bryan said, yes. We want to see Blanca in Season 2 of Street Fighter V. Our number 2 spot belongs to Gil. Gil is the Emperor and Messiah of a cult-like organization called the Illuminati. Now, the way Gil became Emperor is like this. Gil and his younger brother Urien was born in the Illuminati, learning and training to become president. The two trained hard together as they grew up until one day, it was time to prove themselves. Gil participated in an intense training program which allowed him to surpass hundreds of enhanced warriors, even surpassing his brother Urien. Gil was appointed as president at the time, and Urien was overlooked due to his emotional instability, and he was appointed vice president. However, Urien was jealous, and so he challenged his brother in combat to become president. Now, Urien did defeat Gil and became president, but instead of Gil being demoted from the throne, he was actually promoted as emperor. Crazy, right? Yeah, I know, but listen to this. The Illuminati had genetically enhanced his youth, increasing his strength and speed, which even made him more powerful than Akuma himself. And here's the proof. It was said that after the Third World Warrior Tournament, Gil was killed by Akuma's Shungoku Satsu. But as Akuma walks away, Gil immediately resurrected himself. I mean, that alone right there seems like Gil is just unbeatable. You can't get any more powerful than that. Sorry, Akuma. So in Street Fighter 3 New Generation, which is the first time we see Gil, he basically plays just like his brother Urien. And again, like we said before, no more mirror characters. So in order to pull off Gil in Street Fighter V, I think we need to have a whole new type of fighting style for him. I mean, we can leave a couple of moves still like similar to Street Fighter 3, but not too much. We really need a different style. After all, he is the Emperor. It's really hard to say what can be the outcome for Gil in Street Fighter 5. I mean, he's already been seen in the cinematic story, which he looks pretty cool, by the way. I guess we just will have to wait and see what happens. So let's go, guys. Yes or no to see Gil in Season 2? Wow. Wow. A no? A no for Gil in Season 2? Well, okay. A no for Gil for Season 2. I guess I can understand that because of the strength and power that Gil has. He looked like he can be more of a boss character than just a character added on the roster. I don't know. Maybe they'll have an arcade mode with him on it. Okay, guys, we are now down to the number 1 character. But before we get to that, I want to just show you real quick the next 10 characters who actually didn't make the cut. Very close, but didn't make the cut, not quite. And we're going to start with number 1. Cody, Skullomania, Batsu, Kairi, Mike Hager, Adon, Dan the Man, Eagle, Sean, El Forte. Whoa, wait. El Forte? Hell no. Take his ass out of there. Much better. Rufus. And that was the 10 characters that almost made the list. Now, alright everyone, for the moment that we've all been waiting for. The number 1 character is Sagat. Now, Sagat is better known as the King of Muay Thai. He won that title / reputation when he was a teenager and became a national hero of Thailand as he became an adult. Now, he defended his title against a fighter by the name of Gao Hibiki, who is actually Dan's father. Now, during the match, Sagat lost the use of his right eye. However, Gao lost his life. Now, in the first World Warrior tournament, Sagat was defeated by Ryu. Ryu uses Dark Hado with the Metsu Shoryuken, which basically wounded the hell out of Sagat, leaving a big ass scar across his chest. By the time the second tournament began, Sagat joined Shadaloo in order to seek out Ryu for his revenge. Long story short, he finds Ryu, but he only finds Ryu to be under the control of Bison. Now, instead of fighting Ryu then and there, he actually helps Ryu break free from Bison. Once he did that, he finally witnessed the power of the Dark Hado, and the fact that Ryu can't control it, of course, which gave Sagat a better understanding of Ryu. So now it's like Ryu isn't an enemy anymore, it's more like a rival. So now Sagat is yet another character who is an original but wasn't in the game to begin with. But I guess with the storyline the way it was, maybe that would have been the reason why, which still doesn't make any sense to me, but hey. Anyway, Sagat is one of the greatest characters in Street Fighter history. Very powerful, brutal, and always had a decent amount of speed. He was always known as a high-tier character, which is an A+ character in my book, and was extremely hard to beat, especially when you're going against that computer. Even with a seasoned player controlling Sagat with his Tiger Shot, Tiger Knee, and Tiger Uppercut, he is still hard to beat, which is why I feel that Sagat deserves to be in Season 2. Bottom line, I mean, let's be honest, Street Fighter V is a great game, but it would never, and I mean never, become greater without Sagat. Alright, the moment of truth, guys. So what do you all think? Should Sagat be in Season 2? Of course, yes. Yes, 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 yes. Sagat should be in season 2. Everybody can agree on that. Sagat needs to be in season 2. And if he's not, we're going to riot. We're going to riot on Capcom. I hope you guys are with me. I don't want to be alone. Sheesh. Oh, man. Okay, guys, that concludes our top 10 for season 2. Now remember, if you didn't see your favorite character or the one you feel should be in this top 10, by all means, leave a comment below in the comment box. Please like and share the video, and even stay tuned for the next one. And as always, smash the hell out of that subscribe button. It really helps us out, guys. Until the next time, I'm ASAP Moses, and I'm Audi 5000.